All the cameras firing. All the microphones sucking up sound. Everyone's ready to go. It is 9 o'clock. We're going to do this. My name is Dr. Tom Slavinger. I teach music at York College, and we are here at 14K Studios in Queens Village, and you are about to witness a senior recital. We give these recitals every year, sometimes in the fall, sometimes in the spring, but they are a culmination of the work of our graduating seniors and what they have been working on their whole time here with us at York College. Actually, it's not here. We are still remote, and hopefully we'll be back on campus next fall fully, but that's not going to stop the music. I am thrilled that so many alumni from previous recitals are performing tonight, because it just shows what a community we've built around music at York College. Now, the senior recital, in addition to music, is a chance for our students to learn leadership, team building, logistics, all that great stuff. So it's more than just the music. Tonight's just the tip of the iceberg. Kamal has done nothing but prepare for this thing all semester long, dare I say, all his life. And as Dixon can attest to, who did the recital several years ago, this is the fun part. So without any further ado, I would like to say that I am very, very happy for Kamal this evening. He's worked very hard on this. We've been on several Zoom calls, some of them stateside, some of them while he was in the Caribbean, working on several festivals. I've known Kamal for several semesters. He's a very talented singer and piano player, and he takes his music very, very seriously, and you will see that in a moment. So I promise you, you're in for a real treat. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. And I present to you, or I am so thrilled to introduce the one, the only, Issa Kamal!
Yeah, mine is up. Our Father, who art in Zion, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come on earth. Thy will be done on earth. Hallowed be thy name. Now bring the order. Jack carry me through everything. I have no fear for anything. Jack gives me all the strength I need to make it through this world I was born in. Rastafari is my peace of mind. Jack, thank you for your love and kindness, for every drop of air I breathe, and for waking me up this morning. And when I'm driving through the streets today, Jack will never leave my side, and though the wicked may come my way, yes, I'm saying it one more time. Though I'm driving through these streets today, never left my side. Rastafari, with my eyes, I can't see all the possible things people could be. Just because I can only protect my flesh, people with disguises help me realize. Teach me love unconditionally. I go around praying everybody. The closest of friends will deceive you badly. And then I Rastafari is my family. Trying through the streets today, Judge, you never leave my side. And though the enemy may come my way, I'm saying it one more time. Trying through the streets, never let my down. Check it out. Hey. You know me my family when I no localize. We're trotting through this street, keep my focus right, no oversight. My battlefield, this life is so much like. So with you as my guard and shield, everything that I might feel, time will heal you. Representing with my sword and shield, confident in the victory. Every time you see the mountain trying through the streets. Never left the wicked on my way. Saying it so one more time. Trying through the streets. Never leave behind. I have been the all. Never. Greetings and blessed love, everyone. And thank you so much for rolling and sticking with us through all of the technical punches. You understand we are doing the best that we can in this moment. And thank you for joining us tonight. There's so many places you could be at this moment. And I thank you that you're sacrificing your time and your talents to be here in this space with all of us at this moment. You understand? That one was one from Chronix and Buju Banton. I really wanted to start it out really well for everyone that's listening. You know, every time we begin, we have to invoke the Most High's presence every time. And so it's important that we have Jah, we have Creator, the Most High, however you wish to acknowledge Him. It's really important for you to have him or her, however you want to, you know. I believe the Most High is genderless, right, Tam? But yeah. And of course, that's indicative of my hometown, my West Indian upbringings. I'll probably zone in a little bit more on the specific country in just a bit. You're going to hear a lot more about that. We're going to have a rocking good time tonight. And I am so thankful for all of you one more time. So, thank you for joining us tonight. I am Issa Kamal, and this is more than just a performance. It's an experience. Amazing. So, what I had planned to do at this point was give you a very nice treat. And we're still gonna give you a nice treat. This was a piece that I made. This next one is actually an original piece. It's called Kamal's Theme. Woo! And yes, give it up for Kamal's Theme. And it was a piece that I've written. I wrote it back home actually, and I've been able to further progress it along my scholastic journey. It is something that is very dear to my heart because when I wrote it, I didn't think I would be assuming the persona fully of Kamal in my life, and I think it's very indicative of that. I'll let the piece speak for itself. Yeah, the actual music sheet for that, guys. Thank you so much. There's, as you can tell, there's a lot of twists and turns within that particular piece, and it's very symbolic of where I'm at in my life at this moment. Lots of twists and turns. For those of you who don't know, I'm actually a transfer student. Master transfer student from York. I started out my college journey at CSI, the College of Staten Island, and so major twists and turns. I twisted from all the way from Staten Island to Queens. And all of the New Yorkers out there, y'all know that's a huge twist and a big turn. You understand? But it's really sentimental to me, and I try to be an artist that does some things that are very sentimental. So thank you so much for embracing that here and obviously in the live galley as well. Shout out to all of my classmates who I have never seen in person, but hopefully we'll be able to click drinks one day at a festival. All right, great. And so now that we've started the journey well, we're gonna move on to this next piece, and this particular piece is from a very wonderful artist. Everybody from St. Kitts and Nevis will know her as Sonrisa Watts. She, by the way, I'm from St. Kitts and Nevis. Was born and raised, and that's where all of my beautiful memories and moments in this life continue to happen, because I've been afforded opportunities to go back and forth, and so it's just wonderful. So this next piece is from Sonrisa Watts, and she recently removed all of her music from the interwebs. She's redirecting herself in her career spots, and that really sucks for the rest of us because her music is amazing. And so I hope she's listening on the live tonight. If not, I hope she gets an opportunity to hear it later. This one is a mashup of Maybe If I Try and Dream Big. You'll know why we put it here. Ready, guys? You know, life ain't no playing game. You gotta be tough in the simplest things. Live each day as best and never say never, because you have to pass the test now. Just follow your heart, you gotta be brave and bold. Keep passing your dreams, no matter the other people. Maybe if I try, I will. Maybe if I try, I will try. I will. Maybe if I try, I will cross the line. I will. Maybe if I try, I will cross the line. You know, life ain't no playing game. You gotta be tough, and it's simple things. Live each day as best, and never sit down because you got to do it. Maybe if I try, I will get that I will. Maybe if I try, I will get the time. Maybe if I try. You have to be wiser, stronger, got to hold the thing. It's time for how to, you got to be wiser, stronger, got to hold the thing. It's time for how to, got to be like. You No, life ain't no playing game. You gotta be tough in the simplest thing. Thank you. Shoutouts to you. Sorry, so. All right. And so, actually, give me this one. It is winter and my body is not used to this. So, it should be spring, but, New York City. All right. So, throughout this college journey, it's important to always remember to dream big, and not just your college journey, your life. It's always important for everyone to dream big, because if you dream for the heavens, you're gonna land in the heavens. Don't care what anybody tell you. Okay, we're not about landing in the stars. If you dream for the heavens, you're supposed to land in the heavens. Okay.
Amen.
With that said, we know that there's a lot of stumbling blocks along the way, especially during a time like this when we had to go through whole pandemonium. Had a whole pandemonium to experience, and it's been difficult, especially doing tertiary studies during a time like this. However, I must say it's with the guidance and the compassion and the love from my very thoughtful professors and also my friends who I have here today. I'm so happy to have all of you here, by the way. I hope y'all are out there clapping for these people right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's just amazing. Taylor, who is behind the sound engineering, you're gonna see her later actually, but we met at CSI, you understand, and look at where we've continued to blossom and grow from to this day. Thanks for sticking with me, Taylor. And I'm not the easiest cookie to stick to. Yes, and of course, throughout this your college journey, I've had so many beautiful classmates, and one in particular, her name is Teresa Taylor. Y'all welcome Teresa Taylor. She has been a rock and just a formidable stance in so many storms throughout this process, and it really is amazing to share this space with her. I'm gonna just say this now. Y'all go and look for her EP on all of the streaming platforms and them. It's Imaginal, right? Oh man, Teresa's actually graduating as well. So, props to her. Very nice, very nice. We love that for us. Okay, so Teresa, anything you wanted to add, or you're gonna just dive into the
I'm
song?
very honored to be here. I wouldn't be anywhere else in the world tonight, but right here to support you for your recital.
Ah, bless. You see this lady? Okay, come on now. Okay, well, let's do the things then. Back on my shades. I think I look cooler that way.
You look cool regardless. Where's my shade?
Ready? If you're lonely and need a friend, trouble seems like it never ends. Just remember to keep the faith, and love will be there to guide the way. Time to be a friend, I will be here. Never be alone again. So long you'll be. Even if you're miles away, I'm by your side. So don't you ever be lonely. I will make it alright. In the shadows, closing in, and spirit diminishing. Just remember, you're not alone.
love will make it all
Thanks. Blessed love. Teresa Taylor, everyone. All right. And so we're gonna attempt to kick it up a notch a little bit, actually. All right. It's very important to always stick with someone. You understand? Always stick with someone. We're social beings as human beings, and so it's important to always keep that connection going. This next one is also dedicated to a very important lady in my life. You understand? She always says I don't big her up enough. You understand? So, mommy, hi. This one is dedicated to you. You are the reason I'm in school, partly because you are the reason you told me to go to school. And so I am in school because you did that. She's been a very big financial support while I'm in school as well. Everything is just blessed love. Okay, great. So my mother can hear me louder. Yes, you have just been an amazing and formidable force during this entire period. Thank you so much, Mama. And we're gonna do this one for you. This one is from the late but always so very great Masood Siddiqui. Everyone back home will know about him, and he himself has been a wonderful mentor in my life and the lives of so many Kitty Visions out there. You understand? He's a musical genius. You understand? A simple musical genius. And this one is in memoriam to him. He did transition to the ancestral lands a few years back. And so, we're happy to do this for the one named Masood and for the one named Muma.
Hey.
You understand? Let's run it, guys. You ready? Easy, right? Pull up. Yeah. So y'all give it up for the man one time. You understand? Yeah. All right then. Ready again, guys? Blessed love. So if you know you love your mommy, throw your hands in the air. Say love for me, mama, stand by the way. Say if you know you love your mommy, let me hear you sing now. Love for me, mama, stand by. Hey, if you know you love your mother, let me hear you sing now. Love for me, mama, stand by. Hey, say if you know you love your mommy, let me hear you sing now. Yo, you sing love for me, mama, can't done. Say blessings coming from the youngest son. Me sing love for me, mama, can't done. This one coming so straight to come the youngest son. Me sing love for me, mama, can't done. Yeah, this one coming from the youngest son. Me sing love for me, mama, can't done. Mama, yeah. Love all you ever did. Oh, my dad was gone. You put my stylish and my baller on. Give me clothing, keep me nice and warm. Bible, you show me what was wrongful ain't right. Ain't got no many people who have a mama in their life. Sing love for me, mama, can't done. Sing this is coming from your youngest son. Me sing love for me, mama, can't done. This one you're coming from. Let me know, sing love for me, mama, can't done. Yeah, this one coming from the youngest son. ever pay for your time and care. Love how you hold me, respect you every time. I've seen you struggle, you've been through so many troubles. But you strive through them all. Mama, you continue to stand tall. The way you sing love for me, mama, can't done it. Yeah, this song coming from the youngest son. Me sing love for me, mama, can't done. Yeah, this song coming straight up to you. Hey, me sing love for me, mama, can't done. Yeah, this song coming from the youngest son. Me sing love for me, mama, can't done. Hey, mama, yeah, ready? But it might not to carry me, yes, I get done. We put food on the table, I got to get done. Mama, you make things possible. You take possibility of the things possible. Hey, it's all with the show. Appreciation for those. Yeah, mama, yeah. We sing love to the mama, can't done. Yeah, this is what get done. Love to the mama, can't done. Hey, this is coming from the youngest. Love for me, mama, can't done. Yeah, this one coming from the youngest son. Me say, hey, mama, yeah. So, love of your mother, love of your mother, love of your mother, love of your mother, love of your mother. Respect your mother, respect your mother. Always love. Hey. This one coming to your moms, huh? So come and say you love your mama, throw your hands in the air, yes, sing. Hey, say you love your mama, let me hear you sing now. Hey, so you say you love your mama, throw your hands in the air, sing. I love you. Hey, just like now I love your mommy, so always can hear me sing now. Yeah, give thanks. Give thanks every time. Good. I hope that makes up for every time I've never acknowledged you. Okay? Right. By the way, while we're on the topic of mothers, Blessed Mother's Day to all who is on the live tonight. You understand? I trust that you all are still getting gifts from Sunday, was it, right? Yes,
Yeah.
Sunday. Y'all need to get gifts every single day. We got the Papa them and things as well, huh?
They're like, next month.
Especially the ones that feel motherly woes,
True indeed.
you know, in their children's life. We're moving quite well, you understand? We're moving quite beautifully along in the recital, and I thank you all for sticking with us on all of these devices. I don't know where to turn my head. There's a lot going on. But yeah, this next one is dedicated to dedicated to, okay, all right. We had some things in the studio. That's why. I lost track there. But very good, yes. So, back again. This next one is dedicated to anyone and everyone who has been second guessing themselves in life. You understand? There's a lot of things that happen in this life that we can't control. And this song is a reflection of sorts of how we can turn the somewhat troublesome moments into learning moments and really grow and thrive out of them. You understand? I asked one of my other classmates, his name is Gary Innes. You're welcome, Gary. And one thing I didn't mention before is that the West Indian blood is strong. Strong, because Teresa, who you heard earlier, she was born and raised in Jamaica.
Ow!
Right, and Gary is actually, Gary, where are you from again?
Guyana.
Guyana, you understand? So we're strong over here, we're strong. Yes, so this one is a little ditty called Holding Back the Years, and We're not going to do the Simply Red version. We're actually going to do the one that was sung by Gretchen Parlato. And this, I learned recently that this arrangement was made by Robert Glasper. And if anybody knows Robert Glasper's piece, he has a beautiful way of just intertwining the counterpoint in a way that it's simple enough chordal structures. However, it sounds so mesmerizing when he adds those swerving melody lines on top of it. You know, and it makes for a potpourri of beauty. Lovely, I like that. Makes for a potpourri of just beautiful things. By the way, while they're setting up, I know we have a little bit of a glitch on the YouTube live. Guys, I promise you, there's going to be a better quality video coming out, right? And so we have you covered. I think people on the Facebook Live are good. People on the Facebook Live, if you're there still, keep waving because I do acknowledge your presence. And also on Professor's Live. Tell y'all, there's a lot of angles here.
Yes.
There's a lot of angles going on. But yes. So, holding back the years. And holding back the years is definitely about taking all of the otherwise strenuous moments in life and really learning from them and grasping the beauty out of all of them. So, Gary is also here because he just finished a senior recital himself. Would have loved to, there were 3 of us this spring semester. Would have loved to have Nick on, but Nick has adulting things to do. So, you got adulting things to do. But yeah. All right, guys. Keep holding on, keep holding on, keep holding on. Keep holding much love and greatness. So we're gonna ask our good. Y'all have been seeing her body moving back and forth. Her name is Christasia, and she's been doing a wonderful job. Let's see some hand claps if you think Christasia is doing a great job. You understand? I also wanted to say that that piece is actually part of another project, one of the many projects I went and involved myself in when I was back home. And I can't wait for y'all to really experience that particular one. You understand? It's going to be simply amazing. It is also a scholastic endeavor. And so, you know, I'm truly looking forward to y'all having that experience. And so, everyone, does everyone have a cup?
No.
Is well, we'll raise our imaginary cups for now, right? And this is to all of the nonsense that we've endured throughout this entire journey. All right, from disgruntled instructors, not you, Tom. From everything that could have gone wrong but did not,
Yes.
and everything that we thought went wrong but actually turned out to be even more beautiful. Cheers to us. Cheers to life.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ow.
All right.
Now, if the chancellor or the dean is watching, this is non-alcoholic. Just letting y'all know. It's store-bought apple cider.
That was good.
That was good. What I want to really highlight too is that the program tonight has 8 pieces, and that was done almost deliberately. It turned into 9, and then during rehearsal we decided to cut one of the songs. I'm not going to tell you what it is because you'll probably boo me. Now that would have been an interesting song. By the way, can I get one? I had to really stretch over just now for the singing. So, by the way, let's thank Gary one more time for joining in. Yes.
Thanks, Teresa. I call you Jojo.
That was done almost deliberately. Like I said before, I am one that believes that once we get into this divine space called a stage or performance area, whatever you want to call it, it is a divine space. Creation itself is said to be one of the most sacred things in our lifetime according to the 7 chakras. The sacral chakra is the one that controls creativity. You understand?
Oh my Jesus.
So the number 8, if you flip it horizontally, it's infinitive. You understand? And that speaks to the infinite possibilities that not only I possess, but everyone witnessing and experiencing this showcase has within them as well.
It's
You
my
understand?
birthday.
Ah, right. You understand. So it's just amazing how things work out. There's also some thoughts that the number 8 is indicative of new beginnings because 7 is a number of closure. Going back to Hebrew Bible stances, there's a belief that 7 days are in the week, and so if there's an eighth one, it's just the renewal. You understand? And that coincides again with the thought about the infinity wheel. It's just interesting how the numbers ended up forming themselves, right?
True.
Okay. And so there's lots of significance in that. With that said, cheers to all of that too. This is song number 7. And so we're on the home stretch. And this one is called Beautiful Life. It was written by a young man from Trinidad named Kess. Yes, the what less right now, right? Just what less, and I don't really care less.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, Savannah Grass. Yeah, that Kess. You understand? It really hits me because a lot of persons don't know that Kess dives into so many different genres as well. He's not just a soca man. He has a rock and roll album, actually. You all should check it out. This particular one is a more slowed down version. I'm not sure what we call it, but we just kind of call it stripped acoustic for want of a better term. you know? And it really speaks to, again, taking the what may seem as a disparaging moment and really looking towards the beauty within it and seeing it for what it is, a beautiful moment in this beautiful life. And so I think I'm going to stop talking so we can dive into the essence of this song. I'll take off my shades for this too. This life is meant for living. Yes, this life is what you're feeling. This life is what you're feeling. Yes, this life, it's what you believe in. And forgive those who judge you. For they know not what they do. And everything has a reason, a season. So don't you worry about that too. What a beautiful life. Even though the times are changing, your eyes, your smile still lights the way. What a beautiful life. It's the master's plan. We're gonna be alright. What a beautiful life. It's the master's plan. We're gonna be alright. Give thanks every time. All right. So, for those of you who are good at maths, all right. Guess what song we're on? We're on song number 8. This is the last song for the evening. I trust that you've been jamming with us really well on the outside. I trust that this has been such an experience for each and every one of you, not only in the studio, but on the outside as well. And that you've been able to really have a beautiful time while we're here. Once again, even though we started like around 9 o'clock, that's fine. Everything in its time and everything in its season. You understand? I want y'all to give it up for these guys behind here, because they have simply been phenomenal. I came back to this country in the middle of April and we went straight to rehearsals. And with that being said, we've only really had 2 or 3. Is it 2 or 3 guys?
Maybe in the middle.
2.5. We only had 2.5 rehearsals before tonight. And so I want to give thanks for them every time, you understand? And you'll hear more about them during this piece, of course. This is another original. And this one was inspired in one of the risings I had, you understand? I was embracing the energy of the sun at one time, and it was coming off from somewhat of a low moment the night before. And I was like, oh, I've just felt very stuck and you ever felt like so stuck in your position where you don't even know like which way to turn, how to turn, where to go, kind of thing. I'm like, it just feels stagnant. You know, you have all these dreams and stuff, but you don't know how to get them launched. And then Creator was like, well, what are you stressing for? And what's going on? You was the one that tell people don't stress it. All right? Don't be doing that. And Creator downloaded these words in me, and it's well, I'll let the lyrics speak for themselves. You understand? I call this affirmation number 1, and it's the foundation for a lot more to come. Bless. Y'all, this sounds sexy. Y'all give it up for the band, yeah? I'm thankful for the living, so grateful for what's given to me. My victories in my vision, watch me walk in divinity. I'm thankful for the living, so grateful for what's given to me. My victories in my vision, watch me walk. Like I said, it's been a journey, and every time I find myself stagnant, these words seem to come back very hauntingly, but it's a beautiful kind of haunting. I told you earlier that you'll have the opportunity to really meet these phenomenal people, and the best way we know to do that as musicians is to show off. All right. So without further ado, on guitars and bass tonight we have the very honorable Tevin Morgan. everyone. I've rocked with Tevin for quite a while. Tevin actually comes out of the first band experience I had. We were once with a band called What You Think, right? Y'all go check them out, they're amazing. Tevin is amazing, and so y'all, it's really good. Behind Tevin, we have a phenomenal musician. And he actually came in. Everybody else knew that they were going to be here before. This particular gentleman, he came in just in the nick of time, kind of bit. He was specially recommended by Professor Tom. So we give thanks for Professor Tom for the hookup. And he's just been phenomenal in this rehearsal space. He's been somewhat of like the de facto music director, the godfather of the band idea, say, you understand? A beautiful musician in his own right. Ladies and gentlemen, with very profound Haitian roots, Dixon Morrison on supporting keys and bass. Give it up for Dixon Morrison, everyone. Thank you so much, Dixon. Yes. Sitting at the engine of this entire thing, the drum kit, is a very stalwart young man, huh? I know this youngster from previous work engagements. I was the junior director at this beautiful edifice called John West Moravian. And that is where I was able to really work with some very inspirational young people. You understand? I kind of miss them. They don't, but you know. Oh boy. And Kale is actually one of them. He's just phenomenal. Every time we come in, I tell him, here, this is the song. Boom! He's just doing it. You understand? Alright, I'll let him decide. This is Kale Reed! thankful for the living. So grateful for what's given to me. My victories in my vision. Watch me. Whoa, Individuality.
Tonight we had an amazing production team as well. I want you to give it up for Taylor Atherton Henry. Taylor, show your face to the people. We have on video production Mr. Ethan Benjamin. And of course, heading our production team tonight, our stagehand and stage manager, Christasia Scott. Teresa Taylor with guest vocals, Gary Ennis on this guitar. And of course, to everyone in the audience, Daddy, y'all pick up all yourselves too. You understand? Alright, guys, let's send them home, huh?
Give it up for Isa Kamal!